to Idiot Plays Stuff. Today, we're going to the dark side. As you can see by the title, this is for the new Destiny 2 expansion, Beyond Light. We're going to start with my hunter here. So I played a little bit of this on my Warlock. Not much of the story, but just kind of in general, just...
People of the last city, humanity has endured a devastating blow. Vanguard scouts have confirmed that Io, Mars, Titan, and Mercury have disappeared. We don't know why. We have lost contact with Deputy Commander Sloan and Jensen Scribe Ashermere. We are deploying Guardians to all corners of the system to find answers. And with those answers, we will form a plan. In the meantime, we ask that all lightless civilians remain within the safety of the city walls, under the protection of the Traveler. Do not lose hope. Humanity has survived many horrors. We have done so through the strength of our community, through steadfast commitment to one another. Stay strong. Be brave.
Oh, Microsoft, how I miss you.
The Traveler protects us, and we will protect you. The Guardians will come through. They always do.
Okay. Should mute my phone before I forget. I know you already heard it ding a couple times, but
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer.
hey, remember her?
My future does not begin here, but yours does. It's time to step beyond the light.
Oh, it's the kind of thing. I can't see through this. Hello.
And it all begins with a splinter.
You're being very unhelpful right now. I hope you know this. Thank you. Okay. Remember him? He used to run this neat prison.
My friends, we are all in great danger. Earth, that great machine, Elixir, and the human. Darkness walks among us. We are all in great danger. My kind must survive. Please, send help. There is not much time. What? Where?
Oh, they took his box. I wonder if she'll finally have time to explain.
She's here. Please, anyone.
That's another one. They all scan the same. Empty. Why did the darkness invite us here? You're quiet today.
Yeah, just... we keep coming face to face with darkness. And every time we fail to stop it, we're just so... powerless. I'm picking up a distress signal. Someone's in trouble.
My friends, we are all in great danger.
It's Varix. He has a lot to answer for.
Darkness walks among us.
I'll send a message to let Zavala know.
No, wait. Where is the signal coming from?
Here. Europa.
So yeah, I've got a little bit of a mishmash of armor going on. I got most of the Holdfast set from last season. But then... I've got the Celestial Nighthawk
Varix's distress signal beyond
helmet,
the ridge. We'd better hurry.
which, for those unfamiliar,
It was Varix.
my super golden
He
gun
instigated
normally
the riot
fires
at the
3
Prison of
shots,
Elders.
but Celestial
He's
Nighthawk
equally
makes it a
responsible for
single,
Cade's death.
more powerful shot.
The Vanguard's been after him since. No wonder he's
got
hiding
last
on
word.
a desolate moon.
We've got a shotgun, and we've got the Child Beater 9000. I mean, the not a dark drinker. This is my favorite hand cannon, I think, in general. Just, it's so much fun. It's not the best, like, it's not the greatest in any particular way, although it has a really high rate of fire, which is not something you see often with hand cannons. But I just think it's really fun because
We're close to the origin
you
point
hit
of
fire
Varix's
it and
distress
it bam, 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 fan the hammer, see? Just like John Wayne would have done. Actually, I don't think John Wayne did that, but you know what I'm saying. It's very Old West feeling. Let's see if I remember how to hunt her. Oh yeah, and then my cloak is it's actually the Dreambane cloak, which is from the Moon expansion.
Those
Moon
fallen
Fountain.
patrols are right where we're going. The
And I have it
campsite.
because I got it
must be after
as a
Varix
powerful
too.
drop towards the end of
Let's
last
hurry.
season, and it came fully masterworked from a pinnacle reward, so I was wearing it because they give me an extra +2 to all my different stattery dues. So unfortunately, with it being a new expansion, they've upped the power level requirements for stuff. Or the power cap, rather. Which means we're going to be having a lot of switching gear constantly. And back to a knife.
These fallen had an unfamiliar house symbol. Who are we dealing with? Someone's been staying here. There's traces of darkness energy. It's Braytech, from Eventide, Clovis Bray's Golden Age colony here on Europa. Whoever was here was using it to track Varix too. They must have intercepted the distress signal before
space
we
toilet.
did. Okay, I've got
At
the
least
signal's
they've got
true
plenty of
origin point
toilet
now.
paper.
It's not far.
For
Let's
now.
hurry.
I don't have to worry about supply shortages and things. If I had Risk Runner on this character, that would be great to run right about now. But I don't have it on me, I don't think. I don't have it. Oh. Let's take a peek real quick at what all I got. No Risk Runner. I do have Ace of Spades. Which Ace is another really good one. I like to use it just for Cade. But it's also a really solid. Really solid in general. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I love this particular tree of the subclass because it's, oh jeez. What I was saying is it's with the throwing knife, if you get the precision kill, you automatically get your throwing knife back. So if you do it right, you can basically chain infinite throwing knives. There is a slight cooldown, like a half a second or something. But it's not too bad. God. It's fucking windy. I can't see shit. Never mind. Watch out for some movies. Okay. Okay, you guys can just cease. I love some of the finisher animations. I only have the two right now. I have the standard one for each class,
Alex must have really done it this time.
and then I have
We don't get to him
the one
first,
where I do the
someone else
backflip
will.
and chuck a
If
knife
it's
in
not
their
already
chin.
too late.
But they're really fun to watch.
Wait,
Like, there's
Darkness.
one from this
it's close.
season,
I feel it, but it's
from the
different
season pass
somehow.
thing, where you just pull out a gun and just shoot them. It's kind of weird, because it's not even a gun we actually have. It's like a hollow gun. But apparently it's they're so embarrassed, I guess they just die. I don't know. Oh look, there's the big battery.
Not only a traitor, but a thief. Now where is it?
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it. Wait!
Hey look, it's that
Arrows,
ice magic everybody's
old
been asking
friend.
for
These
basically forever.
powers, they create chaos. They are changing you. This.
Cling to your machine god. With this power, we make our own fate. Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it.
You didn't need that.
Make an example of him.
So yeah, the new stasis stuff, it's basically ice. It's fancy space ice. But it's one of the
Barrett should
whenever
be just
stuff
up
comes
ahead.
up about new subclasses or, you know, different things. Everybody used to always be like, oh, can we get some ice?
That's where Barrett's
That'd be
signal is
cool.
coming from.
Well, now we have ice. And apparently it's ruined a Crucible, and I'm really not shocked. I also don't especially care because I don't play a ton of Crucible. It's the PvP mode for the uninitiated types. since I don't play a lot of PvP, it doesn't matter to me. What is interesting is some of the guns are broken. For example, one of the hand cannons, one of the legendary ones, it didn't change. So they changed up some of the archetypes. Several archetypes got changed into others. So like the 110 round per minute, which were your really slow firing but very hard hitting hand cannons, they got bumped up into the 120 round per minute class archetype. And then 150s and 140s got folded in together. And then they got, I think most of them got a range buff of some sort.
Wait a second, I'm picking up more chatter on the Fallen's comms.
Have them surround the perimeter. The snake does not leave here alive. It will be done, Aramiskel.
But anyways, so one of them,
Hurry.
it didn't
You must
get
free
updated
me.
properly, so they've just straight up turned it off right now. Like, it's still in your inventories and stuff. You just can't equip it. Same with, if we look here, the exotic grenade launcher from last season, Wither Horde, super good. But there's a problem with, I saw one clip where it was acting like a bow, where like your character would hold it like they were holding a bow.
Barracks, thanks.
Well, and then
Now,
instead of firing it, you would pull back on the
Not so
stock
fast.
like it was the string
We
of the
heard your
bow,
message.
and it looked really
Darkness
goofy
walks among
because the
us.
whole back clasp of the
What do
weapon
you
would
mean?
slide backwards,
there is no
and then it
time.
would shoot forward,
They
but
are
nothing would
coming.
actually happen.
Barracks asks for your protection.
And
Once
apparently,
more,
also there's a bug
I
where,
will take shelter.
so normally,
Succeed.
for those who don't know, who haven't used it or weren't here last season, Wither Horde basically leaves this puddle of taken goo on the floor for a few minutes, and it does damage over time to anything that's in it. You know, like taken goo generally does. Well, the problem is that it also, or I guess not the problem, but we'll get to that. If you hit something directly, like if you slap it right on an enemy, it'll actually, the taken goo absorbs into them instead of forming a puddle. And then they just take straight damage over time, basically from inside. It's kind of gross when you think about it. But basically it does a little more damage because you get direct impact damage, and then you also get the damage over time. The big kind of problem there is, so Crucible, again, PvP, I don't care, but, you know, they always ruin the fun stuff because Crucible breaks. But basically what happened was, apparently in Crucible, one of the bugs that was happening, was, basically stepping in the puddle would have the same effect as taking a direct hit. Which on its own wouldn't be as bad, except for in Crucible, if you get that direct hit, your damage over time, it's basically a guaranteed kill. If you land a direct hit on a Guardian with Wither Horde, they can't escape the damage over time, and it's enough to guarantee a kill within a couple of seconds. Can you? You know what? But anyhow,
That's the last of them.
so in Crucible, direct hit, can't escape. You're done. You're dead. Whereas the puddle, you can get out of it and stop taking the damage, and you'll still be weak because the puddle still does good damage ticks.
But know that our work here has only
The main
just
problem just
begun.
being that... Yay, I did it. The main problem just being... Well... I'm so sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought a little bit. Crucible... Oh, yeah. If you're only in the puddle, as soon as you get out of the puddle, normally you stop taking damage and you're fine. And it does good damage, but you can still survive it. You're just weak, and if you're good or clever, once you get out of the puddle, you can dodge and duck and dip your way around till your health regens. The problem, the clip I saw, which is probably the main reason why they disabled Witherhorde, the puddle was having the effect of getting direct impacted.
Varix, yes.
So essentially,
your distrust,
someone would, if they so much as dipped a toe in the puddle, even if they immediately got out of the puddle, it would continue doing the damage over time to them like they'd been direct impacted, and they would die.
Unifier of the houses.
Excuse me.
And she seeks to build an army of Elixni, powered by darkness.
Anyhow, so yeah,
she is not stopped.
So it's one of those things, basically.
Destroy us all.
If somebody was in Crucible spamming Witherhorde,
Varix will help you find your way.
You so much as touch even the puddle and you're dead. Which, admittedly, that's a little broken for PvP, because there's no real way to counter it besides don't get hit, don't go in the puddle. But considering how big the puddle is, usually it's a lot easier said than done. Okay. Varix tells you about Aramis, a new Kell of the Fallen, or the Elixni, as they call themselves. Through communing with pyramids, she has managed... Oh yeah, pyramids are the darkness stuff. I don't know if any of you remember, way back from when I did the Destiny 2 vanilla playthrough, the post-credits scene showed the Traveler's Light swooshing out, and then there was a bunch of pyramids just kind of out in space. Yeah, they're here now. That's why we've lost contact with all those other planets that Zavala was talking about in the little intro. Because the pyramids are there. The darkness has come. Shit's getting fucky. Anyways, she has managed to harness the power of darkness and use it as a weapon. Varix escaped with proof of that dark power, asking for help. If Aramis succeeds in giving this power to all of her Elixni followers, nothing, not even the Guardians, will be able to defeat her. Varix asks you to find Aramis immediately. Perhaps she can still be stopped. Do the new mission. Aight. Can I help you, small cat? No, you're just gonna chill here? Alright.
Varix, the power Aramis used to trap you, was that...
Darkness. Yes.
Okay.
We call it stasis. Power in opposition to your light, given by the pyramid. It led Aramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for Elixni, but stasis corrupted her. With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the dark gift. If Aramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light.
We're gonna hang on to these ones because they've got nice high stats. We're gonna hang on to these for now because nice high resilience. And stats could use some work, but hey. You see, cloaks don't normally give you any stats. but when it's masterworked, it gives you a little, yeah. Let's see, arms. Don't need. Some of these I'm holding on to because I like. Even though they're the older and they aren't going to be able to be infused up, but I like them. I don't need this. I don't use skip grenades, really. I don't use the arc subclass on my hunter hardly at all, period. I don't use this, because this is one of those, it's one of those exotics from year one that was an interesting idea, in that it basically was centered around you, for lack of a better term, basically, oh shit. Rose is no longer undisabled, apparently. Neat. So this is the hand cannon I was talking about. It was part of an exotic quest, but they took away the exotic quests with the thing, and I don't know. I like the Rose, though. It's a classic D1 style hand cannon. It's kind of nice. Let's see, 1116. Throw that in. We're gonna, obviously we're hanging on to this other stuff because reasons, but we're gonna slap in the stuff that's higher power because shit hurts now. Oh yeah, now we can mod our ghosts. So I'm gonna real quick masterwork this because I absolutely love this shell for my ghosty ghost. Oh, I don't have enough to fully masterwork. Damn. So for now, we're just gonna put in a big ol' experience mod, which will help with our season pass, and then cache finder, resource detector, glimmer. We'll go with a small glimmer, or a moderate glimmer boost. Because glimmer is your all-purpose currency, and it's good for basically anything. So, all right. I think we're set for now. But that reminds me. Excuse me. Oh God. Ta-da. New season gear. Which I'm going to put in because higher power level. Exact same stat rolls. So. Gonna be honest, not sure if I like this set. I hope the ornaments are cooler. Because you see part of the season pass thing now, for those who, again, don't know, haven't played in a while or what have you. So not only do you get the season armor, but you get, if you get far enough down the thing, you get, where are they? Here they are. Ornaments. Which basically change the look of your... That's a neat elbow spike. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got like spiky, like exoskeleton, like chitin plates or something. So yeah, they just kind of change, because like, if you look, see, here's the helmet, right? And then helmet ornament. There. Nope, that's the vest. There. And then that's the ornament. Eh, it could be better. But I guess it's kind of Elixir themed a little bit, I guess. So that's kind of neat. I really want this. So you get to hang out with, you get a cool little like hollow bird. That's neat. But for today, let's see. I'm gonna use this because I really like it, and we're gonna play with the duality. So this is the new season exotic from the season pass. It's super fun. So basically, when you hip fire, it fires a traditional buckshot spread blast of pellets. But when you aim down sights, it fires a single slug. Super fun. So we're gonna finish this mission up, and we'll call it here for now, because I don't want these to be too long. I might do a follow-up here, like right away, but I still want to break it up into smaller chunks so that, you know, you don't have to sit through a 3-hour video just to watch, you know. So yes, if you haven't noticed, we're here in my homeland of northern Michigan. I mean, Europa. Seriously though, sometimes Michigan looks like this in the middle of winter. It gets really bad. Like, we're talking probably the only places that are worse are like northern Canada. But that's because Michigan has this fun little phenomenon called lake effect. Basically,
This is what remains of Eventide.
the simplest explanation,
built to house
without
those
getting
who
too
came to
into
build Exo,
weather
and
stuff
to
I don't
become
fully
them.
understand. The air blows over the lakes,
So you came to Europa to
and
what?
lake water is cold.
Hide from the Vanguard.
And oh shit, there's dudes here.
Of the elephant in Cade 6's death was not
Oh,
my
shit.
intention.
Oh no.
No day passes without regret.
I missed.
I will answer.
But anyways,
for
so the air
these
blows over the lakes.
crimes,
The lakes are cold, so it
but
basically
not
super
before
cools
my people are
the air,
safe from
which means we get
Aramis.
way more, because you also get the moisture from the lake air. So basically, we get super snow. Whereas other places in Michigan, like lower Michigan stuff especially, will get like a couple of inches. Northern Michigan in a single storm can get upwards of 6 inches of snow in a single like snowfall. And that's average. That's not like, oh my god, we're getting completely dumped on. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember 100% because all the winters are terrible like this, but I'm pretty sure we've had winters where we've gotten 10 feet of snow or more in a single, 10 inches rather, not 10 feet, that's ridiculous. 10 inches of snow or more, like a foot or more of snow in a single storm. Northern Michigan gets crazy, is what I'm saying. And it looks kind of like this. Why are there so many exploder tanks just chilling in this room? This doesn't seem right, y'all. Oh, right, I was going to show off the shotgun. Before I forget. Okay, so let's see. Let's find... Oh, just keep going. Maybe we'll show it off on an enemy. Whee. Clunk. Clunk. Okay. Hopefully I don't die a bunch of times. I was doing this on my warlock, and because my warlock didn't have
That dome.
obviously my
Is
warlock
that where you live?
had
Pinnacle of hope.
lower power overall than I do right now, so
a standing reminder
it did not work well.
Betrayal of barracks.
So yeah, see, I love this because you can go from regular shotgun blasts to slugs. Now the slugs don't have amazing range, but they're still enough that I took this. Bam. Okay. Obviously that's just outside of slug range. Look at that. Within range, big damage numbers. Ah! Moved at the last second. What an asshole. Ruined the cool thing I was trying to do for you guys. Oh well. See, I've been kind of alternating between playing a little bit of this here and there, and I've also got the new Assassin's Creed, the Assassin's Creed Viking Age, and I love the reload dodge, so good. So yeah, I really like this auto rifle. It's just a shame that it's one of the ones that was sunset, so it's got the lower total, like, flight level cap or whatever. I think the max this can get is like 1060. This and a lot of the other things, and that really saddens me because I really like this one. It's a little tricky sometimes, but basically. So it's got Rampage, which stacks up to 3 times every kill you get with it, gives you a damage bonus. And then it has a perk basically for every stack of Rampage, you get more rate of fire. Which is just fun. But hey. Here's the ads first. Duck back here a second. Got our health gem. Well then. Alright. Disable shield.
I feel it again. The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Aramis using stasis.
Boy, these guys just all want to be stabbed in the face. What's up with that? Like, damn. Alright, line up for your complimentary face stabbing, I guess.
The darkness trail Aramis left behind leads right through that door. But it's locked.
With stasis, yes. You will not be able to break through.
Then we'll find another way around.
See, that's where this auto rifle really shines. Is you get groups like this where you kill the first couple and then you up the rate of fire and you up your damage so it's easier to kill the next couple.
Aramis is close.
It's good.
She's ours now.
It's fun stuff.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image. We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer. Today, we begin breaking free from our chains.
You know, it's funny because I remember servitors are considered like holy for the most part.
In time. Violence! One by one, we will rise again. This is our future. Our enemies stand no chance against this power. The Great Machine will finally know our pain. It would appear our enemies have arrived, eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
You know what they say, shit's about to get fucky.
Oh no. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Erebus has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving.
Tell that to the things in front of me. Go. Oh, there's just an acre you fellas isn't there? You're immune. Oh, that's not great. What did I get?
They actually have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad.
Remember, discretion is the better part of valor. Something like that. Is that how the thing
Ship's
goes?
here.
I don't
To the
know.
left.
It's been a while. What? I didn't have my night. Oh god,
There.
it's like,
Across the gap. Go.
oh right, I have more than one shot. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I found a couple of random red bars to pop it on. It's not a waste, right? Maybe. I don't know. Hey. Alright, so I think we talked to Varix again, and then that's where we'll
Varix
leave it for now.
believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled. Those like me, who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get
I will
Guardian
not
Fallen.
leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war
Fallen
without
with
our
light.
help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety.
Sure. All right. Well,
Do
that'll
not underestimate
about do it
a
for
scribe.
for today.
What I
Surplus.
know, I will share.
That's a new perk. Increases stuff for each fully charged ability. Interesting. Armor-piercing rounds and corkscrew rifling. Stability masterwork. Intriguing, to say the least. Let's see.
You are a sly one, yes. What remains of Aramis's council?
1125. Alright. Sorry, exotic. But we're going with the strong stuff. Alright, folks. That's where we're gonna leave it for now. If you want to go down in the comments, if anybody watches this, if you want to go down in the comments, tell me if you want to see more right away, or
Barracks welcome.
I could stream some Assassin's Creed Valhalla for you guys. I'm a good chunk into that one, so it won't be like a from fresh playthrough or anything. But I can just stream some and just kind of show it off. It's pretty fun. It's way better feeling, I should say, than Odyssey. In terms of like the combat and how everything kind of meshes together, and the loot system and everything. Way more, it's more streamlined, but that's good. Odyssey was way too bloated, in my opinion. Although the skill tree in this one is way more complicated. But it's good stuff, it's just way more. You're wearing some interesting armor, sir. Let's see. Let's get a foe tracer.
We know a guardian from their walk.
It's a trials tryhard.
Proud,
Okay.
confident,
Gotcha.
maybe too much.
Oh, that's neat looking. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, folks, if you actually did. We will... I don't know. I'll figure it out.
What do you know?
Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video.
9.
And we'll catch y'all later. Bye.